Yo, 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 what up? Workout 23 tomorrow. Happy hump day. Hopefully you enjoyed that long grinder today. Tomorrow's going to be more of a sprint style workout. It'll be long, but it's going to be broken up with work, rest, work, rest. And I'll explain that. Before we get going though, tomorrow is our multi-directional speed lateral plyo day. So I will write the plyos and the speed work in the description below the video. And then if you guys have questions, like my athletes and stuff like that, if you guys have questions, hit me up. I'll explain that better for you. But the plyos are going to be very similar to what last week's were on Wednesday. And then the speed work will be very easy to understand, so shouldn't be an issue there. So let's go ahead and get rocking with the METCON. Like I said, it's a sprint style. It's going to be EMOM type style workout, so it's every 3 minutes on the minute for 30 minutes. So it's going to equate to 10 total rounds. Okay, the round roughly is going to be maybe 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off is what we're kind of looking at. Maybe longer, maybe shorter, okay? So the faster you do it, the more rest you'll have. The longer it takes, the less rest you'll have. But we want it to be more of a sprint style. But when we're doing that, we want to make sure that we have really good technique and we're being efficient with our movements, okay? Don't get sloppy, okay? Don't sacrifice quality over quantity, all righty? So the movements, you're going to do 10 dumbbell hang power snatches. That's 5 each arm. Those are not alternating. You do 5 on the one side, 5 on the other. Then you're going to go into 10 burpees. Okay, that's chest touching the floor. Make sure you're getting off the ground just a little bit or getting to full extension at the top. And then you're going to do a 100-yard shuttle run. So it's going to be 50 yards down, 50 yards back. Okay, that way you're back and having that rest rather than running 100 yards down and having to walk back. Okay, that whole length. So we're going to do a shuttle run. Okay, if you have a shorter distance or something like that, you could do it, down and back to get, multiple times to get your 100 yards. But the more times you cut, okay, the slower it's going to be. But you should be fine. Like I said, it's about 90 seconds, maybe even take you 75 seconds or something like that. But it shouldn't take you over 2 minutes. It might take you about 2 minutes towards the end, but you'll still have a minute of rest, okay? So don't get too caught up in, what your run is going to be. Just make sure it totals about 100 yards. And then for calories on the biker row, okay, you can play around with this, make it a little bit less, make it a little bit more, depending on who you are. Ladies, about 7 calories, okay? Guys, about 9 calories. The only reason it's a little bit more than you would see than half of what a 200 is because we're running down and back. So that cutting, you have to slow down and then re-accelerate. So that's a little bit more time consuming than just running 100 yards. So like I said, it's an EMOM, okay? So you can go every 3 minutes and it's gonna be about 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off. We're looking to get about 90 seconds rest. That's the goal, or a little bit more if you can. Not quite full recovery, but enough so you can get back and push the next round and stay kind of fast, right? Like I said, I want it to be a sprint style workout. So not like a grinder like today was for 30 minutes. Although it's 30 minutes total, hopefully you're only working for half of that time, okay? Once you complete the METCON, okay, finisher, optional as always, all right? We're looking to get it some Bentover lateral raises, band pull-aparts, or if you don't have weights or light enough weights or a band, you can do WYTMs, and I'll demonstrate that, just body weight, prone, laying face down, okay? And then you'll have lying tricep extensions, either with 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. I'll demonstrate that. And then there's also the next movement, okay? So you can kind of circuit style these, so A1, A2, A3, and then go through that 3 to 4 times. So A3 is an overhead sit-up, so either you're holding the weight in 1 hand or you can hold it in 2 hands, okay? So I'll demonstrate those options as well. All right, I'll go ahead and get demonstrating. That way the video's not so long. So, like I said, just a reminder, okay, plyo speed work will be in the description. If you have questions, let me know, okay? The METCON, all right, so it's gonna be 35, 50 pounds, okay? 35 for the ladies, 50 for the guys. They're heavier, of course. This is a 50-pound dumbbell. I didn't explain that on the board, but I'm letting you know now, and I'll also write that in the description for you. But you're gonna do 5 hang snatches on each side. So I'm just gonna go 5 on the right, 5 on the left. So you don't have to have a big hang, just more of like a high hang position rather than hinging over, okay? So I'm here, boom, jump, explode, lock out at the top, okay? 5 on that side. Once I'm done with 5 on this side, I can switch, okay? And then 5 on the other side. When you're done with your 5 snatches, you're gonna go into your 10 burpees right away, okay? So chest touch the floor, pop those hips up high, okay? So I don't have to squat out it. Try to land flat-footed, okay? I see a lot of burpees where we get tired and we're like this, then I have to rock back and then stand and jump out of it, okay? So try to jump those feet underneath you. That way your hips are high and you're landing flat-footed, a little bit easier on your body. As soon as you're done with your 10th burpee, boom, you're sprinting down 50 yards, cut, turn around, sprint 50 back. Whatever time is left in the 3 minutes is your rest, okay? Pretty simple. Like I said, if you want to substitute run for calorie bike or row, 7 to 9 calories. Of course, play around with it. You can always do more or less if it's too much for you, all right? And you'll do that for 10 rounds. Once you're done, okay, with the METCON, the finisher, all right, is bent over lateral raises. So there's 3 different options for here. You can do bent over lateral raises, okay, with your dumbbells or whatever you have, okay? Hinged position, shoulder blades come together, slight elbow bend, okay? And then I'm bringing those arms out to the side, shoulder blades squeezing together at the top, okay? Try not to get up here, try to stay down, torso parallel to the ground. You can, of course, do that with one dumbbell, or you can do band pull-aparts if you have a band. A little bit of slack in between the hands, just so I'm not extending back, leaning back, okay? It's not an extremely difficult movement, but I don't want to lean back. So core turned on, shoulder blades back and together, pause, band touching the chest, each rep, okay? So about 15 reps of those, or 20 or whatever you have. If you have a heavier band, of course, you can always widen your hands out further. So if this was a heavy band, I could just have my hands a little bit further. What we're looking for is that shoulder retraction, okay? So lateral raises, band pull parts, or your Y, okay? Or your WYTMs, and I'll demonstrate that now. So you're gonna be prone, face down like I said. So you're gonna start, elbows bent, next to your side, creating like a W right here, okay? And you're retracting those shoulder blades together, okay? So I'm here, and then I'm gonna hold for 5 seconds. Then I'm gonna reach out and lift in my Y for 5 seconds. Then I'm gonna go out to a T, thumbs up, as you can see on both the Y and the T, shoulder blades squeezing together. Then I'm gonna go palms up and lift and go into my M right here, okay? And then I can just repeat that. W, Y, T, M. Notice my hand position, okay? How I'm rotating my hands. So thumbs are up, okay? For the W, Y, T, and then on the M, okay, I'm gonna rotate the hand and lift and squeeze. Shoulder blades always coming, lifting up and back, squeezing together, okay? Try not to extend out your low back, okay? Lift from that shoulder and your upper back on those movements, all right? Your next movement in the finisher is a lying tricep extension. So a couple different options. So say I want to use my 50-pound dumbbell, all righty? I could do that. So I'm holding it in both hands right here. I'm gonna just hinge through the elbow joint and then kick the dumbbell up and back, okay? For about 10 reps or so, plus or minus a couple, 10 reps there. Or if you have 2 lighter dumbbells, you can hold them here, just hammer style, okay? Elbows stay in, kicking it up, okay? Watch out for that dumbbell. Don't crush your fingers. Or if you just have 1 lighter dumbbell, it's totally fine too. You can just do single arm tricep extension. So you'll do 10 or so on that side, and then 10 or so on this side. Boom. It's coming just right outside my ear, just kind of right outside my head. Make sure you don't hit yourself in the head, okay? Keep the elbow in, and then I'm kind of kicking it up and back. I'm not bringing it over my body because then I'm in this relaxed position. I kind of want to keep constant tension so that arm, okay, is slightly at an angle, so I'm kicking the dumbbell up and back. Okay, that's the way this is always working. If you need to relax out of that, that's totally fine. The overhead sit-up, okay? So say if I have 2 dumbbells, okay, I'm here, sitting up nice and tall, head to the arms at the top, or if you just have 1, it's fine too. Sitting up tall, you can do 10 on this side, okay? Or you can switch every rep, 10 on this side. If you have 1 heavier dumbbell, you do this option, hold the dumbbell, just be super smart and careful, okay? So I'm here, sitting up tall, head through the arms at the top, okay? Make sure you don't drop the dumbbell. Make sure you have a good grip on the dumbbell, all right? Be smart. I prefer to go 1 dumbbell in each hand, just a little bit lighter weight, rather than that heavier dumbbell holding that, especially up above the head. It's a little unstable. So just be smart with whatever you do, okay? But we're looking for that overhead sit-up position. Could be light, maybe a plate, okay? So you could do a plate or a barbell or a PVC pipe, just to sit up nice and tall and straight at the top, locking out through the elbows, okay? Head to the arms, just like on any of our press or anything overhead, okay? In that good position. 3 to 4 sets on that, okay? My athletes will probably go about 3 sets just because they have a lot of the stuff beforehand with the plyos and the speed work. But everybody else, you guys can go, you know, as many rounds as you want to, okay? All right, so have a great workout. Make sure you focus on what we're looking for in the METCON sprint style. So we want to be fast and efficient and then get a good amount of rest before we start that next round, okay? Always choose the weight based on your ability, but challenge yourself too. It's lower volume each round, so 5 on each arm. So if you want to go, you know, 50 and 70 or whatever you have that's maybe a little bit heavier, because if you do snatches, normally when we're doing higher volume stuff, you know, 50 might not be enough for this workout for you. But use whatever you have available, okay? Have a great workout. Let me know what you get for, let me know what your weight is and how it goes, okay? So you can comment. So like I said, it's not for time. You can record your time, kind of let me know your average time of what you were getting per round, okay? Just in case I need to make modifications. I kind of played around with it a little bit just to kind of see where it would be at. It's probably going to be anywhere from, you know, 60 seconds in the beginning to, you know, 2 minutes. Just depends on who you are for that round. And then if it takes you a minute, of course, you have, you know, 2 minutes rest. But that's totally fine, okay? Maybe you need to challenge yourself by going heavier on the snatches, okay? Or you can run a little bit further if you want to or something like that. I wouldn't recommend doing more burpees. I'd probably just increase the distance on the run or increase the load on the snatches. All right, cool. Have a great workout. We'll see you tomorrow.